Recording in
ma'am. I'm
progress.
good. What about you, ma'am?
I'm very well. Thank you so much. And good evening, Hashmi. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, ma'am. No problem at all. Good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also great. Thanks for asking, ma'am.
Great. All right. And Vinod Kanan.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, fine, ma'am. How about you?
I'm also good. Thank you so much. Okay. So we still have time, and let's wait for others to join, and then we can start. All right.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is Gufran Hashmi from Uttar Pradesh. I thought if I would have a time, so I think I should tell where am I, uh, where am I now?
Yeah. It is good to introduce yourself. It is always good to introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Good. And I am from Delhi. I live in Delhi here.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes. Let's wait for a minute or two and then we will begin. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Actually, ma'am, you know what? Actually, I have been practicing spoken English since last year, right, ma'am? Actually, I can speak English, but you know, ma'am, it's like when it's come to the topic. So at that time, I find myself it's very difficult to speak. Like at that time, I realized that why I'm not able to speak English at a
Probably,
topic.
yes, probably there is stage fear because now you know that other people are watching you and they are listening to you. So there is a fear of getting wrong, and there is always this phobia, which is again a fear, which would make you think that you're not good enough, or what others would think about you, how you're speaking, right? So it's pretty common, and it's natural to come when you're a beginner. It's absolutely fine. Just keep practicing, and of course, one day you will be able to speak fluently. All of the people who speak English fluently, once they were speaking broken English, right? When they started, they all were speaking broken English. So, yes, it's absolutely fine. This should not be a problem. Just keep practicing, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Actually, you know, ma'am, I have already talked so many learners over the territory in India. Like I have two more application which is I used as Fluency
Okay.
application and the second one Open Talk application. So I'm using these two application which is free of cost.
Okay.
Yeah, but this application I find myself it is very interesting because like I got a chance to speak in front of the tutor and learners, right, ma'am? So as you
Yes,
said, it phobia or maybe fear. So that type of I think fear or maybe I think I will get rid out of it.
yes, yes, of course, you can get rid of it
Yes,
and
ma'am.
just keep practicing. I believe you're already good. I mean, I can listen to you right now. So, doing good. I mean, I understand. I understand why you're a little nervous or why you think that it is not you're not speaking correct. I mean, it's in the beginning. This is what happens. So this is the beginning stage, right? So you're already in the game. Okay, it's gonna be fine, right? All right.
Yeah.
So it's 9:02. Let's begin
But
the session then.
yeah.
Yes,
By the way,
Palvi.
speaking with somebody one on one, which is different thing, and facing camera is totally different thing. By the way.
Absolutely. Yes,
Yes,
there
ma'am.
is a
Yeah.
reason why we always ask learners to keep their cameras on, because when the camera is off, of course you can lie down or you can sit anywhere and you can talk. But the moment camera is on, you are conscious that people are watching you. So
Yeah.
you have to sit upright and you have to, I mean, dress yourself up and be nice and combed up. So
Yeah.
body language plays a very important role when we are speaking, right? Be it
Yeah.
your mother tongue or a foreign language, body language plays a very important role, and it is part of language learning. So
Right.
if you want to, enhance your confidence, work on your confidence, then of course keep your cameras on. It also
Yeah.
helps.
This is my, by the way, for telling you, ma'am, like
Yes.
this is my second day on this application, and this is my third session, by the way, with you.
With me, this is
Yeah. No,
have you
like
been
you are
third
on number.
coach? Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you are the third coach here.
Yes,
So yeah,
that's
I'm
great.
connecting with for today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great, great.
So yeah, I'm shy. I'm so shy to camera. I'm not camera like you know.
Okay, you're not.
It takes me a lot. It takes me a lot
I
to break that
understand.
face. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Uh, even
But I'm
I,
trying.
even I am not very comfortable with my camera on, but yes, I don't take photographs, or I don't prefer to be in anyone's video or these kind of things. But come on, I mean, now we have to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's already 9:04. Let's begin the session then. I welcome all of you to the Capshine Talk Time session. My name is Jyoti, and for this particular session, I will be your coach. I hope the screen is visible to all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Very much clear, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Your voice and your screen is very much clear.
Right, all right. So the topic for today's discussion is if you had a time machine. And before we dwell into that, I would want to mention the new features that have been added to the app. We have mastering job interviews. This is a certificate course. And then we have weekly grammar live classes, first speaking practice and star speaker sessions, weekly exclusive listening practice sessions, daily live learning sessions in English, bi-weekly live learning sessions in Hindi, weekly exclusive employability skills sessions. And then there are other numerous features that have been added, and you can check all of this out on the app. Yes. So here are some rules that are need to be followed. Please sit upright and keep your cameras on. And I would request you to keep your camera on for the entire session. We also have code of conducts that are need to be considered. Don't share or ask for any personal details from any participant or coach. And anyone who doesn't listen or follow instructions will be removed. Okay, all right. So here are some conversation points. These are questions that you can answer while we are discussing the topic. And we also have a word bank given to you at the right side of the screen. You can use these words in your sentences and they will help you enhance your vocabulary. Okay, let's begin with the first two questions. Okay, what is a time machine and do you believe in time travel and how? Yes. Does anyone want to start the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Vinod. Okay, Hashmi can go after Vinod. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Vinod. Go ahead.
The question is, what is the time machine? So the time machine is one of the device. The devices travel the past and present. We move to go to the year. So past year and the present year, we can utilize this machine. And also, this machine is helpful for it is past life changes. So whether we don't have the past life good futures we don't get in past life, we move to past life and change over the issues. That kind of the activity we can easily utilize in the time machine. But
Okay.
this is time machine is currently is not available in all over the world. But in case the time machine is available, so we need to utilize the time machine and go to past and change all the issues in my for my lifetime. So this is a you say for time machine. What is time machine? And also, do you believe the time machine? So right now, I don't have the answer, but I say I'm not believe the time machine is available in the world.
It's not
So
about I mean, if it is available or not. The question is about if you believe in
yeah,
time
yeah, yeah,
travel.
yeah, yeah. I don't believe that the time machine is available at this right now. So,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. That is my answer.
All right. All right. Thank you, Vinod. And yes, Hashmi.
Yes, ma'am. The same question.
Yes, the two same questions.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I have to check out what is the question. What is the time machine? Yes, ma'am. The time machine is related to something like that, ma'am. like if I would have a time machine, so I like at the same time I can do whatever I want. Like if like now it is a 12 o'clock something, so I can change, okay, this is the 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. So something like that I can change the time, right, according to me. Like if I want to go to college, this is the example, like 9 p.m. If I don't want to call, like I like I'm very late, so at that time I can manage according to time. So that it is called, I think it is a time machine, right, ma'am? But the second one, that is, do you believe or not the time machine? Said, ma'am, to some extent I believe. As you said that like it is available or not, it doesn't matter. But I believe time machine, right, ma'am? If like I would have had a time machine, so at that time, like now I'm at 21 years old, so at that time I can marry. No, no, now I'm not 21 years old. Like I'm 18. Like actually, now I would not have completed my graduation. So according to that, I can manage somehow, right, ma'am? So to some extent I would like to do, so I believe it is a time machine. And also nowadays, ma'am, most of the English learners, I would say students, they are also saying that like if I could have controlled the if I could have controlled the time, so I think like in this year I can do so many things, but now because of time I don't have time. That is why I'm not able to do this thing, right? If I would have a time, so I can have complete my graduation. So something like that they are trying to say that. And I think who have already done something like that, but he did like they didn't do so, like too much what they want, like in their whatever the goals they had, right, ma'am? So they were thinking that okay, like so they are giving the lectures to the younger generation, like I will not have time, that is why I'm not able to do this thing. You have a time now, you can do what could I not able to do, now you can do, because time is more important. So they are giving the lecture about the time. So like who have already passed those things, I think so they are telling to those like younger
Yes.
generation, right? When they are
Yes.
telling that about the time.
Right. Right. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That
Okay. All right.
actually, that's it from my side, ma'am. If you would,
Yes. Yes. Okay. All
if
right. Thank you, Hashmi. I'll come back to you later. And yes, does anyone else wants to go?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes,
I
Pallavi.
want to. Yeah, yeah. So, well, ma'am, the first question is that what is time machine? So, it is a equipment. It is a technical machine, by the way, that we can use maybe to go back and forth to see have we done wrong and right, and what the future will be. You know, but if I want to, and I would like to come on the second question, like go with the second question that do I believe on time machine and whatever. So yeah, mm, yeah. Do I believe to time is traveling? So yes, time is travel. Time is travel definitely, because Albert Einstein once said in their relativity theory, because everything is travel, but very fast. Like light is travel very fast as compared to other thing, right? But if I think and if I believe that thought, uh, yeah, like I really not believe on that particular thing, that I want to go in past and to rub and to um, vanish or to eliminate it some, or to regret, like whatever regret I do, whatever the mistake that I have done in past. So definitely I would like to tell you on that. I don't like. I always believe to live in present rather going back to vanishes whatever the mistake that I have done and what will be happening in the future. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that is my point on that, and definitely the thing is that Mm, yeah, like I'm more often to place myself in that way, live
Okay.
and let live, yeah, yeah, and live
Right.
at the present, live at the
Right.
present, because life is unpredictable and we never know, and nobody knows that what we are destined for, right? So we
Right.
cannot go further to see what will be the scenario with our life is to be happening, and going past to vanishes whatever the mistake that we have done, because mistakes is also the that whatever the mistake that we have done, that is all of the process, that mistake that we have done, because of that, we have learned something, we experienced. We are not saying we regret because of that mistake we have done. We learned something. We have learned something from that, right?
Right, right, right.
So yeah,
Okay,
that is all my point to say. Yeah.
okay, okay. All right. Thank you, Pallavi. And yes, Suresh, I would want to take the next question with you. Can
Yes,
we
ma'am.
go back in time and have you ever heard of such an incident?
Yes, ma'am. I heard that. I heard many theory of like many theories like bootstrap paradox and grandfather paradox. Like we can't go to the back. We can go to the future. Like there are many paradoxes. Either like theory of relativity, which is called MC square. Like Albert Einstein is proven how the we can travel the speed of light. We can slow or age. Yes, ma'am. I think so. You can't go to the future. You can not now. We can't go back to the past. We can go to the future. I think it's proven some theories. I know that the theories. I can't remember the theory. Like if we travel the speed of light, our time will increase.
Okay. And will time travel become a reality in future?
I think so, ma'am. In time traveling, like many animals in Amazon rainforest, they travel, their time travel, like they freeze everything, like uh, they slow or their metabolism, they slow those heartbeats. Like it's proven, like we can easily can
Is it
travel to
proven
the future. Yes, it's proven already.
in theory
Like
or in
in
reality?
theory also in some animals like you heard that like tortoise and some frogs will freeze in the winter. After 6 months later, they will heartbeat will the heartbeat will be stopped. After some time, the animals will be released.
Yes,
Yes,
but
ma'am, I
that
think
is not time travel. I mean,
that's not kind of that freezing, like freezing the metabolism. It's like human can do that
that's
also in
natural.
future.
Yes, what you're talking
That we
about.
call, sorry for interruption, ma'am, but that we call dormancy period of them. If that, if we
I
are talking about,
Okay, I'm not aware of the term, but yes, there are places where, I mean, the water freezes and the entire aquatic life also
Entire
freezes down.
yes,
And yes, after a time when spring comes again, they
yes,
start the water starts melting, the ice starts melting, and these animals they again start to breathe. So yes,
yes,
for entire 3 months or 4 months of winter, you can they are technically dead, they are medically dead, because you cannot hear the heartbeat, but then after when spring comes in, they breathe again. So this
yes,
is
ma'am.
how nature works. And
yeah,
yeah,
that's the natural phenomenon of that particular animal's fall, right?
yes, yes, it happens. It is, I don't think it is time travel. It is quite natural. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
right. Okay, all right. Thank you, Suresh.
Yes,
And Muhammad Hashim, do you fantasize about a
ma'am.
time machine?
Yes, ma'am. To some extent, I believe that, ma'am. If definitely, if I would have something to change, right, ma'am. I can do one thing, like whatever I have done in past, right, in order to study, right, education system. So if I could have not done so much in the past related to study, right, so at that time I can do one more thing. Okay, so whatever I have done, like I have mistaken in the past, so now, okay, what will be happen now, I can do something, like I can change, I can change my study, whatever I have done, right, ma'am. So I think this is the things I can do now. And actually now I'm liking about this word final, fantasize. If you could explain this word, so I think I will be able to know.
When you are curious and interested in something,
Curious or interested something, yes,
plus
ma'am. Actually, I'm more interested, like if I would have had such a power, so definitely I would like to go in the past. And I now, when I was in earth standard, so I was playing with my students, I actually, I with my friends, right, ma'am. So
Hmm.
now I would like to go more, like whatever I was doing with my friends. So now I would like to do such things
Um,
again, because it was, yeah, it was so, like it was such wonderful. And every time, like, even like whatever I'm going to eat at afternoon, like I have forgotten such thing. Like every time I was playing cricket with my friends. So that things I want, because now I'm studying, I'm pursuing my graduation bachelor of arts, and as well as I'm going to prepare for the UPSC exam. So I'm not getting too much time now. Every time, even I'm not going to outside. Every time at home, actually I'm at home and studying and joining the online classes. I have taken the subscription and an academy platform. So every time studying, so I'm not getting the time. So those past days really I'm missing, and friends as
right.
well. I'm not going to
Also,
outside.
because you are in this stage, so even if you want to enjoy or go out, you would feel guilty about it. You would feel sad that you have wasted the entire day playing or roaming around. You should have studied.
Yes, ma'am. Now
This
I
is
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm thinking that okay, if I will go to college, I will go to play with my friends. So I will miss up, like I will miss some lectures, and if
yes,
like I have fixed the target. If I'm not able to complete this target, so what will happen now? I think tomorrow I will have a more work. I will have to do, like I will have to join two more lectures. So every time if I will not do today, right, ma'am? So that tomorrow like I will have more work. Then the work and then I work. So something like that, double work. So something like that.
yes,
Yeah, so really I miss in the past whatever I was doing.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Hashmi. And Pallavi, if you had a time machine.
Ma'am, I think I have already told about the time machine.
Oh, no, no, this is the group talk question. If you had a time machine, what would you do?
Okay, if I had a time machine. It's a group talk. So like if I want to reply anyone, so I can reply something like this, ma'am.
No, no, I mean, it's a question and you can answer this question just the way you have answered other questions.
Okay, ma'am, I understand. I understand, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. If I had a time machine, and ma'am, the one movie which I have watched, the movie name is, I think, the Infinity War. Like
Yes.
so many Marvels are there, Marvel sister. I'm not fond of watching those movies.
Okay.
Actually, sometimes if I get free time, so then I would like to go with the South industry movie like Bahubali or something like that, ma'am. And
Okay.
yeah, so that movie I have watched, the Infinity War. So I think the 5 star, maybe the star, and they have put in
No.
their fingers, and then something like this, ma'am. So
Ah,
the like all the earth was changed, right? So like everyone, yeah, everyone has got changed in their past. So, ma'am,
right.
something like that was happened. So, ma'am, the way now I'm thinking, which movie I have watched, that movie. So now I can feel now. So it was the end of the time. It was feel like, man, it was not doing good. It was not feeling good. Like everyone have just vanished. Nobody was there now. So like if I had a time, so now just like they have done just a virtuality, right, ma'am? But if I would
Right.
have, yeah, I would have get a time machine, so I would like to do in reality what will be happening in their past. I would like to know. Maybe I don't know,
Okay.
ma'am. I don't know, ma'am. They will be able to know to me or not. Like I'm like I know everything because I'm going to do such thing. Like I had a time machine. I have a time machine
Yes,
now.
of course.
Yes,
They would
ma'am.
not know.
Yes,
Nobody would
ma'am.
know that you are
Yes,
traveling in past.
yeah, I'm going to do such things, but I don't know, ma'am. They will be come to know like what's going on. Like we have gone
They
in
would
there
not.
in my
They would
past or
not
not.
know.
So just I will be there, and I know everything now. I have friends, parents, so many
Yes.
friends, even schools, college. I'm studying now,
Yes.
but in there, if I will be get to I will be back in my past to just I will be there. Like nobody was with me now. I am the alone. I think they will have like they would have had so many
Ah,
persons, maybe their friends, their parents, everyone. They had come to know, came to know. But I
right.
don't think I will be able to. I will be
Yes.
able come to know like what they are.
Right. Right. Interesting. Okay. So
Yes,
there
ma'am.
is a YouTube short movie, and I have written down the name in the chat box. Fursat. It's around 15, 16 minutes. Please watch it. It is available on YouTube and it is based on time travel. So watch this movie. It's a short movie, like 15 or 16 minutes movie. Please watch it. It's really good.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So with this, I believe we have come to an end to the session here. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. So keep practicing and keep learning. And here are some top tips to improve your fluency. Watch captions, videos, shorts, and reels. Listen, practice, and speak in English. Learn 5 new words daily to improve your vocabulary. Read 1 page a day. This will improve your reading skills as well as your vocabulary. And download and complete the Captions app. We have daily engagement activities. We also have quizzes. And watch the video lessons and complete the video quiz that follows. Last but not the least, remember to review the Caption app on Play Store. Okay, I'm launching the poll here for everyone. I'm sure. Okay, is it visible?